Hi, my name is Becky. I'm going to be showing you how to create a cash analysis book for the expenditure side. We start off in this list of cash analysis books. Like all screens in Wekware, it is what we call a Wekware Live document. Let's first make full use of the available screen real estate by zooming this page to fill the screen with. Next, to create a cash analysis book, we first press the New button. This opens the cash analysis setup page. We can again make full use of our screen real estate by zooming to screen width. Then we give the book a name. We'll call it January 2022 expenditure. Then the detail level, we want it individual account level, which is level 1. Start date 2022 January 1. End date 2022 January 31. We're going to pick the time as end of day. Then the cutoff date, this is the cutoff date for balance brought forward and mainly affects the bank account balances. So we're going to say 2021 December 01. Next, we want to add the bank account for which we want to do this cash analysis book, which is the big bank, and we are done. We can say add and close. Right now, we have in the list of cash analysis books, we now have this one January 22 expenditure. To view it, let's pick it, then press preview. Okay, let's go through this cash analysis book. Firstly, it's on an A3 sheet of paper, so when you print it, it's quite large. At the top here, got the details of the cash analysis book, the bank it covers, and the date range. Next, let's look at the actual cash analysis book itself. First column here, we've got the dates for each individual voucher. Then here, with the name of the person or organization whom the voucher is paying. So here we've got individual staff members, we've got suppliers here, Handle Pens, Victory Furnitures, Rider Books. Then we've got government departments here, National Revenue Authority and National Workers Fund. Then we've got the voucher number. Then we've got the value of the voucher. But here at the start, above the values of the vouchers, you've got the balance brought forward for the bank balance. This is the bank balance at the start of this period. Then let's take a look at some of these and explain what they show. Starting with this one here, for these two staff members, these two vouchers for Larry Knowles and Peter, $500. If you look at the breakdown, it shows the breakdown as being big bank. These were staff advances for T&S. So it was simply taking cash from the bank and giving the staff members. Next, we've got this voucher for Victory Furniture, and this one was used to buy furniture, and you can see the account breakdown is on furniture. Then we have Handle Pens. This one, the account breakdown says stationery. It was used for buying stationery. Then let's take a look at the National Revenue Authority. This is quite interesting. It's taxes collected from the staff members. These taxes were deducted from the staff members' salaries. They weren't actually coming from the organization. So the organization was simply passing it on. So as a result, on the account breakdown, it simply shows the company ID were allocated to the National Revenue Authority, because as far as the organization is concerned, these taxes were not an expense to the organization. They were simply being passed on from the staff members to the organization. Now let's take a look at the National Workers Fund. This one is even more interesting. You'll notice that the total figure is 36608 and it's broken down into two. There's under G2202, which is the company ID allocated to the National Workers Fund. There's a $195. Then under payroll, there's 17108. This one here, the situation is that these contributions, 195, which are under G22002, they were simply passed on from the employees' deductions and passed on to the National Workers Fund. They did not come from the company. Whereas this 171, these were employer contributions, statutory contributions by the employer. So these were actually an expense on the company, and hence they come out on this company account here, payroll. Okay, then the last here, the bottom, got the totals for each column.